Hi everybody, today I'm going to talk and analyze the differences between the book and the film Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is a novel written by Winston Groom in 1986. Starting from 1988, the Warner Bros. Had in mind to make a movie inspired on the book, but for some reasons have renounced to this, passing the film rights to the Paramount Pictures, that also renounced to make a movie. Only after a few years, the screenwriter Eric Roth has adapted the novel, cutting some scenes to make the film go in the classic 2 hours of movie and changing the main character personality. After that, the scenery was shown to the film producer Robert Zemeckis, that accepted to make a movie. The film was released in 1994 and was very successful, gaining many awards. It was nominated for the Oscar 13 times and winning 6 of it, notably for the Best Picture, Best Director and Best Actor. Tom Hanks played the main protagonist. Other actors was Robin Wright, Gary Sinise and Sally Field. The film is made in autobiographic way, with the main protagonist that tells his story of life, slowly arriving to the present, and after that, continuing telling us the story in real time.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
A white feather drifts down out of the sky and lands beside Forrest. We are in Savannah in 1981, when Forrest, while waiting the bus at the bus stop, tells the story of his life to occasional listeners. Forrest born in Greenbow, Alabama, where he lived without father. He has curved spine that forced it to fit leg braces and a marginal intelligence. For this, he is often bullied. First day of school, he meets his first and only love, Ginny Carr. Since that, they become friends. One day, forced to run away from bullies, he broke his leg brace, and finding himself incredible abilities of running. For these abilities, he is noticed by the football coach and admitted into Alabama University for sporting merit. After his university graduation, he joined the US Army, where meet and become friend of Benjamin Buford Blue, nicknamed Bubba. Bubba dreamed of being owner of a shrimp boat. After the training, Forrest and Bubba are sent in Vietnam in the platoon of Lieutenant Dan Taylor. At the same time, Ginny travels around America with a group of hippies. During a march through the jungle, Forrest's platoon is ambushed and have to retreat. During this, Forrest saves 5 of his comrades, among which Lieutenant Dan. When he finds Bubba, it's too late and Bubba dies on Forrest's hands. After that, Forrest is placed in the military hospital with Lieutenant Dan, that loses both his legs. There, Forrest learns to play ping pong and become a great player. After that, Forrest is awarded the Medal of Honor for his heroism in Vietnam by the United States President Lyndon Johnson. At the same time, he meets Ginny at the Peace March in Washington. They talk about Ginny's hippie life and then Ginny leaves. Next, Forrest goes to China for the ping pong tournament that will mark the beginning of diplomacy between China and the USA. After, Forrest is invited to the Dick Cavett show, where he meets John Lennon. Later, he meets also Lieutenant Dan, that spent his life in alcohol and decadence. Soon, Forrest meets the President of the United States, Richard Nixon, during his awarding for his merit in the ping pong tournament in China. He stayed in the Watergate complex, where he accidentally exposed the Watergate scandal. Next, he is officially discharged from the army after the war ends and go back home, where endorses a company that makes ping pong paddles, gain money and open the business as wanted by the friend Bubba. He started shrimp fishing, but without success, and soon Lieutenant Dan joined him.
It's my boat.
Later, after the Hurricane Carmen, Their shrimp boat remained the only one that survived and their business Gump. After the death of his mother, Forrest finds out that he became billionaire because Lieutenant Dan has invested in Apple company. Forrest decides to remain in his home, where one day comes Jean. They spend some time together, and one day Forrest proposed to her to marry. She declined. She spent the night with him and go away. Woke up without Jean. Forrest decided to run. This is how starts his 3-year running journey through America, attracting media and fans. After 3 years, Forrest stopped and said that he's tired, and go back home, where find out a letter from Jean that invite him to visit Jean. At this place, the memory flashback ends. We are again in 1981, on the bus stop, when Forrest waits the bus to go to Jean. When they meet, Forrest finds out that he has a son, that's name is Forrest Gump Jr., but also that Jean is sick with an unknown incurable virus. After that, we are in Greenbow when they are getting married. After a year, Jean died, and the new scene brings us to her grave, where Forrest put a letter of their son. The last scene shows us how Forrest sent Forrest Jr. to school with the school bus. The wind blows and carries the feather back into the sky. In the film was made many changes comparing to the original book, starting with deleted scenes and to changing the main protagonist's personality. To make the film shorter was cut the entire chapter of the book, for example where Forrest go into space with the NASA mission and the first woman, and the next chapters where the spaceship fall in New Guinea and they have to survive to the Aborigines. Also the part where Forrest is a member of the band The Cracked Eggs, and some episodes where Forrest become a Senate candidate or wrestler and where he almost win the chess competition, and the part where he saved the Chinese president Mao Zedong. On the other hand, there are parts in the film absent in the book, for example the fact that the young Forrest have leg braces, or the part of the run through America. Jenny also in the book don't die, but go away from Forrest to another man. These scenes was added for make the film more complete and attractive to the public. In addition, Rod have changed a lot of the main protagonist personality. In the book, Forrest have the savant syndrome, not a marginal intelligence. Moreover, he is not so harmless and naive like it's shown as the film. All the negative aspects in the movie is shown in Ginny. Another essential difference is that in the film, Forrest have success in all he do, mainly for his incredible luck. Otherwise, in the book, he's not like this at all. He's expelled from the university, the group where he plays police, his spaceship fall, he loses at the wrestling and at the chess tournament. He only successful in the business, but not for the hurricane like in the film, but working hard and applying himself totally. So we can assume that there are two Forrests, the book one and that from the film. They're completely different, but both deserve our attention, because they give us two very interesting, important and profound stories.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.